Now we talk about the ad creative, and therefore I highly recommend you to click here on ad preview so that you can see what actually is happening here. Because as soon as you add pictures, headlines and descriptions, you will also see that here in the preview. First thing, normally you can only upload one image, here with single image or video. If we go back on ad set, we see down here dynamic creative, and we already discussed that, and I told you why I don't like it for some campaigns, because sometimes it is important to have a disclaimer, or it's important that the picture is green maybe, or that this headline fits with this and that pictures. So for very strict campaigns, I simply use one image or video with a few combinations of titles and descriptions. So Facebook can then shuffle the text, but not the picture, and simply duplicate here the ad itself to make multiple ads with multiple pictures, but on only one picture at a time. And then Facebook anyway splits the budget on the different ads of this ad set so that the best performing ad gets more money. So this is also a way to split test. But if you already know that you want to upload different pictures in one ad without having split tests or duplicating the ad itself, you need to turn on dynamic creative, because then it is possible to select here images, not one, but rather a few more. So I upload now 3 different pictures, just some test images, but still. And then you can see on the right side how this looks like. But here you can upload up to 10 different images or videos, which is nice. So you can combine actually images with videos, which is pretty cool. And down here then for headline, you can also upload several headlines or descriptions by clicking here on add description options, okay? For now, to make it a bit easier, I will not click here on dynamic creative, but rather only upload one picture, which is then here. So add image. I choose this maybe, or this one here. I can crop it and I see how this looks like for stories, reels, and so on. And then I click on done. I see where the placement is or how this look like, feeds, in-stream, ads for videos, and so on. But we can also click here on the right side at the preview, and then we see how this might look like. For example, here, sponsored content, or like this in the messenger inbox, but we anyway didn't use the check for messenger inbox, so there shouldn't be an ad anyway. But here you see the little previews how this ad then looks like for the different platforms or for the different scenarios. Okay, you also get on the left side here a recommendation for what you should or can do. Yeah, you can click here on edit and make these changes, but actually you don't have to. Okay, so all optimizations, then they apply all optimizations anyway. So make the image maybe brighter and more contrast, add some music, and so on and so on. I don't want the optimizations, so I click here on simply save. Now it's about the text. The primary text, here you tell people what this ad is about. Check out you are searching for the perfect sports shoe. Check this out. Maybe like this. And the primary text is what you can see above the picture. So here on the right side, you see in the preview, this is above the picture. So it makes sense to have like an introduction here, check out this post, and then they anyway see the post. For Instagram, it is below the picture. Okay, so for every platform or for every scenario here, it's a bit different. For Instagram stories, it's below. Sometimes it's on the next page, but yeah. So this is my primary text. Here I could, let's go back. We could add more text options so that Facebook can split that or split test it. Maybe without check this out, or only check these shoes out. So different combinations, and Facebook can then decide which primary text they want or people want. For headlines, the same. Here, 1 to 5 headlines. Shoe shop AT, maybe. And this is, the headline is what you see then for some scenarios down here, so below the image. Maybe shoe discount. Shoe shop AT. So sometimes the shop title, sometimes something with discount, and so on and so on. Then we have the description. Here you only have one description, but it's actually not that important. So what the people actually see is the headline and the primary text. Description is rather not important. This is additional details you can add. For example, we have a 20% discount on our soccer shoes, like this. But people are not able to see this. So this is, not here. Optimize text per person. Turn on this feature to improve ad performance when there is potential to performance improvement. Allow us to swap the text between fields, which means if I have that on, they are allowed to switch the primary text with the headline maybe, and the other way around, which normally doesn't happen because the primary text is often very long. This can be a really long text, while the headline is most of the time pretty short. So to swap that here doesn't make sense, but if it improves the performance, they can of course do it, okay? So that is why I have the check on, because normally it doesn't happen anyway. Then the call to action, very important. And this is next to the headline and link. So the link comes later, which is the destination, but we already have a learn more button here or a call to action. And we can switch that learn more button into apply now, get quote, watch more, shop now button. This would make sense in this case. And then we see on the right side here, it's now a shop now button. People can click and then get redirected to the link we will add in the next video. But we now are actually set. We have the picture, we have headlines, and we have primary texts. While the primary text is the most important one, the description actually is just additional information and not that important. And the call to action should also be fitting. So it wouldn't make sense to have sign up if it's a shop, or contact us if you don't have a contact page then linked, or maybe learn more if there is nothing to get information about. Get offer if there is no offer. Download if there is no app or thing you can download. If it's maybe a PDF, a free PDF they can download, yes. But if there is nothing to download, don't use download. Okay, should be clear, but anyway, if you make that wrong, Facebook might block your ad. Here we have info labels. Use info labels to highlight attractive information about your business. You can edit them and create a new one. This is what we also have on the right side here as an example. So sometimes Facebook then puts free shipping, PayPal accepted, and something like that anywhere near your ad, which of course improves the performance. And here you have, for example, free shipping or payment options. Free shipping would make sense if it is correct, either with a time frame for 4 days or free shipping above 200 euros. Then I can simply add it like this, click on next, and also check here the business information that we did or that we set in the page settings. But this is of course also important, because if you are not a shop actually or don't ship anything, then this might be misleading here. So price range we can add, and store hours if we are an offline shop. And also here maybe page rating and page likes and Instagram followers that are also then labels they can show people. Here, for example, they show below the ad the number of likes for that Facebook page. Okay, now I have 5 labels here. Okay, we are good to go actually. The only thing that is missing is the link. So the most important thing actually, because of course with a traffic campaign, our goal is to have a lot of link clicks. So the link, the website URL is very important.